Hello, I'm Colin Chappell. I'm the farmer here in northern Lincolnshire, a village called Hibblestow, near the banks of the River Ancombe. So we're stood in a field of kabuki marrowfat peas. They are specifically the peas that will probably be found in your fish and chip food, you know, in your fish and chip wrappers. If I'm really good, they'll end up as Japanese delicacy on a plane somewhere, but that's only ever happened once. So the significance of peas is peas make up a more important part of my rotation at the moment, maybe as much as a quarter of my rotation with peas and beans. The field we're stood in at the moment is almost surrounded by watercourses. And ultimately that water leads to the River Ancombe, which leads to an extraction point, which is the building you can see over my left, your right shoulder, and in particular that has issues for the drinking water that ultimately comes back in my tap at my house. Peas and beans, the chemistry we're being allowed to use in peas and beans is diminishing all the time. It means we have to rely on fewer active ingredients, one of them being bentazone, and it therefore increases the importance in using such chemistry. In particular, bentazone has its diffuse and point source problems in regards to water. It can be found more often than not in watercourses now, and those watercourses ultimately in this location here end up in the water I drink in my own house. So effectively what I'm doing on my crops has a direct influence on myself and my family. Peas, it's a little easier because you have other chemistry. Beans in particular, there is only one post-emergence chemistry. If you then lose that post-emergence chemistry, bentazone, we are in real trouble. What else we do? We have to leave it to cultural controls. We have to get the rotation right in the first place. The combine is left to do a bigger job. We end up having to pay people to segregate out the weed species, which could potentially cause human contamination. It becomes a massive issue if we start losing chemistry.